Okay, so you'll notice I'm not gonna show my face in this because it's early and all I do is make masks so I look a hot mess. But as promised, here's a quick little tutorial. So the pattern that I'm using is from the millionmaskchallenge.com. They have files, and it's just the basic mask, also known as the deaconess mask. And it is really very, very simple. They've got ones with ties or ones with elastic. The elastic is a heck of a lot easier to make. So I'm going to probably do this in parts here, but we'll say. So it is, the adult mask is 9 by 7.5. And again, this is all on the Deaconess pattern website, but I just cut out the 9 by 7.5. You're going to want either 2 different types of fabric, or you're going to want to use the same fabric, but do the different sides. So in other words, instead of putting it right side together and flipping it out, you'll put right and wrong side together. The reason is you want the end mask to be able to know which side went against your mouth and which side went out to the public, so that you can keep it that way. So then you just have your 2 pieces here that you'll sew together. Now, pardon me as I take a walk over here. This is where it gets a little bit confusing. So if you use elastic, you're gonna use these, any kind of elastic. These are 7-inch pieces. You're gonna need two 7-inch pieces. However, elastic is about impossible to get a hold of right now. So the other thing you can do is ribbon. You want gross grain ribbon because you want it to have the texture to it to help keep it. And you'll do 4 18-inch strips of that. So, again, the Deaconess pattern makes a heck of a lot more sense, or well, they keep calling it 2 different things, but the million mask pattern will make it a lot easier. But if you do the ribbon, as you can see, it's tucked in, and then it's the 4 pieces that tie around the head. The hospital staff like that because apparently the elastic hurts behind the ears. However, for the lay person, the elastic's easier because it's quick on and off. So you can see it's the same pattern. It's just that the one has the elastic around the ears and the other one has the 4 pieces that tie around the back of the head. So literally what you do for the ribbon one, I've just started one here. Let me take this apart. I'm doing them in batches to try to get it a little easier. I'm sorry, this is probably very dizzying too. I'll try to focus out here a little bit. So what I do is I go in and I just pin them to the corners, right? A little bit off. And then we'll sew right sides together. You'll sew all the way around except for like a piece on the corner here. And that's where you'll flip it right side out, okay? And then once it's time for the pleats, I'll have to do a little video on that one. But again, Million Mask Challenge is what I would suggest. And look for the basic mask pattern. If you can get elastic, great. I should mention that when you do the elastic ones, and I'll video that one too, but you literally just tuck them in this way instead of pinning the ribbon. You can see why the ribbon just takes longer because it gets in your way, right? You have to make sure you don't accidentally sew the ribbon. I hope this is helpful. I don't know if it is. I can always FaceTime as well, so let me know.